From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof. And Zach Greinke will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
And he falls behind 0-2. Greinke's ready. Here it is on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third,
Carlos Gonzalez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jorge De La Rosa, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's a veteran presence. He's been around this league for a real long time, so he doesn't get by just on physical ability. There's a lot of guile to his game, a lot of the mental part, a lot of tricks of the trade. I can't wait to watch him throw in this one.
Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. David Peralta, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Wellington Castillo gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Shot toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Jake Lamb steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Hit hard toward the right side, and a little self-preservation. Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To first. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out. Ben Paulson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yasmani Tomas strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. De La Rosa steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. This is skied out to deep center field. Blackmon going back, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
There's a swing and a drive, and that one's hit pretty well out to left field. That one is gone. Warning track wall, you can touch them all. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2,
Gene Segura rides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The first baseman, number 44,
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he... Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Gerardo Parra will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
batting 8, the catcher, number 4.
Nick Hundley is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Segura backhands it deep in the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Jorge De La Rosa will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. David Peralta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. 1 away. Wellington Castillo stands in following an RBI single his first time through. De La Rosa looks in. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Gonzalez. 2 gone. Jake Lamb stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Charlie Blackmon will stand in to begin their half of the with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tomas moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. And he'll step off and try again. And a step off. And he'll step off. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peralta on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. A Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off and try and reset. Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yasmani Tomas is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yasmani Tomas.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Chris Owings strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Zach Greinke will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. This is a big-time chance.
High and deep to center field. Blackman going back on it to the track. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Gene Segura steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Paul Goldschmidt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. David Peralta will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jake Lamb will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Jake Lamb.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for third. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Parra is there to make the catch, and now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throw back to second. Nolan Arenado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Goldschmidt is over to take a look at it. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now he'll step off and rethink this. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Ben Paulson digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Chris Owings steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Zach Greinke stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez is there. He's got it 1 away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. A.J. Pollock digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Gene Segura ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Liner towards second. Reyes. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gerardo Parra will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it. 1 out. Digging in, Nick Hundley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Brandon Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In the air out toward right field. Peralta over to his left, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Boone Logan will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. David Peralta will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point.
Well, I'll tell you, a sidearmer is a lot easier to deal with if you're a left-handed hitter. Here he's able to see the ball all the way in, and then he just rips it for a solid single.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Yasmani Tomas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the air out to right. Gonzalez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Into the box now, Chris Owings. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Only one in the inning for Arizona. 7th inning coming up. D-backs out in front. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost had him after the phenomenal stab, but that's a base hit, and the perfect game is no more. Hit in the air out to left field. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Nolan Arenado will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And this is low, ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Zach Greinke will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hit well on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. A.J. Pollock steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Gene Segura stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. David Peralta gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Gonzalez, still ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
now batting, catcher.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game. Settling in now, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is... DJ LeMahieu will stand into their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through. And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Gerardo Parra will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Miller will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Line toward the alley in left center. Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Zach Greinke stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackman waits on it. And that ends the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Nick Hundley will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Mark Reynolds steps into the box.
Mark Reynolds.
Greinke comes set. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado, Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Jose Reyes will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Lamb is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Zach Greinke. Strike oppose. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
My Locker.
And now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Alberto Zapata will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 24 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Here we go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 21, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Dalton Pompey stands in. He's running towards second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home.
Here you go.
The runner scores from second. The tag, and he is out. Anthony Spanos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
The 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Abbott. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And that's through for a hit. Dan Daly will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. To short, hit hard. And that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. 1 run scores. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Number 24 steps in now.
Come on. Now batting. Fly right here. Number 20.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Perez bare hands it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Yeah, we got two down.
Carlos Sandoval ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
To short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 24.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Luis Lorenz digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Looped out towards short. Oh, what a play! To first. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been...
Hey, roll it up here.
In now, Victor Calderon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make it. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.